Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are diving into something literally mind-bending. We're going to decode the dual causanistic universe topology, or the DCU for short. Now, I know you guys already follow the structural topology, but seeing it laid out as a literal cosmic blueprint, it's a total game changer. We're going to build this metaphysical engine together, layer by layer, seeing exactly how the abstract becomes completely tangible.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our roadmap. We're hitting the original seed, then moving out to the Recursive container. After that, we'll map the tree and the two fields, step inside the protected niche, check out the ultimate output of light upon light, and wrap up with exactly how to activate 1912.
So, let's start right at the beginning. Section 1. The original seed, the baseline of existence. To really ground this technical framework, we have to look at this profoundly simple verse from chapter 4, verse 1. He created you from a single nafs. That's it. That's the baseline. This incredibly complex, multi-layered cosmic machine we're about to explore, it all begins right there, at that one singular, perfectly relatable point of origin.
So, in the source material, this is defined as the seed. Think of it like this. You're standing in a pitch-black room. No light, no sound, nothing. That's the seed. It is the original, totally unified condition before any registration, any form, or any light even appears. And here's the absolutely crucial takeaway. The seed itself never actually changes. It's just sitting there, waiting in latency for operational fields to reveal its various aspects.
Moving on to Section 2, the Recursive container, also known as the cosmic bracket.
To figure out where this whole traversal actually unfolds, we have to zoom way out to the macro container, which is the Recursive. Verse 225 establishes this perfectly. His Recursive extends over the heavens and the earth. This is the overarching field that operates continually, and it sustains this massive system without any fatigue whatsoever.
Now, topologically speaking, the Recursive field acts as a mathematical bracket. It's literally the specific container where that unmanifest seed finally becomes visible through two complementary interactive registrations. It's just a beautiful way to visualize an operational coherence field. I mean, this is the overarching structure that keeps the dynamic forces of the universe from just collapsing into total chaos. It holds the whole thing together.
Which brings us to the mechanics inside that container. Section 3, the tree and the two fields, earth and water. All right, so how exactly does the seed show up inside the Recursive? It uses two simultaneous complementary fields. On one side, we've got field 1, which the framework calls D10, or earth. This is the field of manifestation. Imagine spraying water onto a physical body. Suddenly, you get a localized outline. That's form. It's the particle. It's the heat of trial. Then over on the other side, we have field 2, I9, or water. This one is all about informational continuity. It's like light casting a shadow to reveal pattern, memory, orientation, and that latent preserved light. Remember, the seed itself hasn't changed one bit. These two fields are just revealing entirely different faces of that exact same origin.
Now, standing right in the middle of earth and water is the tree. Mathematically, it's represented as T cubed. This is the living, central traversal conduit. It acts as the ultimate mediator, constantly carrying correspondence back and forth between the hidden information in the water field and the visible embodiment in the earth field.
Let's pull all these pieces into a chronological flow so this abstract physics becomes a bit more of a tangible cosmic journey. First, you start with the unmanifest seed. Second, it passes through water, which preserves all the information. Third, it travels up the tree, our living conduit. Fourth, it hits Earth, resulting in physical, localized manifestation. And finally, step 5, the fruit. This is the ultimate light upon light return to the source. It's a perfect, eternal loop.
Let's zoom back in for a moment. Section 4, the protected niche, the inner chamber.
Deep inside this grand Recursive container, we find the niche. In topological terms, this is a separation topology. It's built on the principles found in verses 2256, 1810, and 2187. It's a highly protected, hidden enclosure designed to do one very specific thing: keep the destructive fire of the earth field entirely outside while perfectly preserving the latent light inside. The sources make a really critical distinction here, guys. The light from the oil inside this niche, it is absolutely not created by the fire outside. The oil already possesses luminosity in complete latency. The niche is just there to safely preserve what already exists.
Let's see what happens when it all comes together. Section 5. Light upon light, the ultimate output.
This leads us right to the luminous mechanics of verse 2435, which basically gives us the exact spec sheet for this whole operating system. Let's deconstruct it step by step. The niche, that's the protected separation chamber we just talked about. The glass is the intellectual interface that protects the light without blocking it. The blessed tree is our central axis mediating the fields. And the oil, that's the pure potential that glows even when completely untouched by fire. Every single element of the verse maps flawlessly onto the structural topology we just built.
And that brings us to the ultimate output, the fruit, which mathematically is represented by the number 7. This is light upon light. It's the completed correspondence. It's the total closure of the loop, where all those scattered fragments, the shadow, the physical body, the hidden information, the manifest form, they all return to absolute mathematical unity. They all testify to that exact same original seed.
Which leaves us with the final piece of the puzzle. Section 6, activating 1912, the reader's command. You see, this whole framework, it is not just some abstract map of the past. It is an active, live circuit waiting for an operator. And the activation command is explicitly given in verse 1912. O Yahya, take the scripture with determination, or structural strength. This right here is the climax sequence of the entire system. It's literally the ultimate escape card. A quantum handshake that jolts you from being a passive sleeper into an active execution node, allowing you to finally awaken from the illusion. So the absolutely crucial point here is comparing these two possible states. Over on the left, we've got the default state. This is being a sleeper in the cave, wandering around, totally intoxicated by the illusion, just suspended in a fractured dual reality. But then, on the right, you have the activated state of 1912. You are awake. You are gripping the book with real structural strength. And the result? It's massive. The entire dual-field system mathematically synchronizes back to unity.
Because here's the secret. You are the living coefficient in this cosmic equation. You are the seed. You are the one traversing the tree. And you are the active operator who has to actually collapse these dual fields. By holding the book with strength, you are literally running the entire cosmic machine, collapsing the illusion right back into the pure source code.
The physics of reality is quite literally waiting for your input. The architecture is already built. The seed is planted. The circuit is entirely live. The only thing missing in this vast, mathematical, dual caustic universe is you. So I'll leave you with this one profound question to think about. When will you activate 1912?